Hi everyone and welcome to another episode FMW Underground here only on the G.A.M.E channel. As always, we are here live, Blackpool, England, just by the coast, by Blackpool Beach, new arena that Brad forked out the money to build for us. We're very lucky for Brad to do that for us. And we're starting things off with tag team action. There's a local lads here, Blues Brothers, Josh and TJ, making their way down to the arena, faced the Alphas just under a month ago. I think it was just before the Grudge in Sin City pay-per-view, if I remember rightly, and it was nice to see like local talent on show. Sadly they couldn't get the job done in that case against the Alphas, but here they're facing a new tag team for you all, Kings of the North. You've got Baron on the left and Damien Culver there on the right. Be interested to see what these guys bring to the table. Coming just across the ocean there from Belfast. Been doing a lot of indie work, like things like GCW and a few others as well. Definitely different contrasted styles of that we're seeing these two tag teams. So this is only the start. So you got Brandon Johnson, Punisher against Antony Smith. We're gonna have Steve Thompson against John Knight for the #1 contendership for the Pro Fighting Championship. And then you're gonna have Satoru Lene against Red Mayhem, which we'll talk about Red Mayhem and that situation with him and Malenko later on during that match. And also a Roc Leone, who has been confirmed the #1 contender for the World Championship. He's going to be facing another new person here on FMW, Viktor Tarasov, new guy from Russia. So we're getting a bit continental with our roster signings we'll be making. Well, let's see what happens in this match. We've got TJ there and Damien starting things off for the tag teams respectively. TJ throws Damien into the corner, tags in Josh now. Josh onto the middle turnbuckle, drops the elbow, reminiscence of the good old days of Demolition of Action Smash. Hopefully most of you are old enough to remember Demolition back in the days in WWF days. Not WWE, it's going way back to WWF times, but Damien now back on the offense, gets a gun DDT straight on the head, but doesn't look like Josh literally just got straight back up there. But Damien tags in Baron now. Let's see what Damien's gonna do. He throws Baron in the shoulder tackle there. Baron out climbing on that, pounding away. You see Josh is trying to block as much as he can, but you can see some of them punches and the elbows got through. Baron now with Josh spins around and around and around, and where she stops nobody knows, but Josh lands hard on the man. You see TJ trying to reach in, trying to get his brother to make the tag. Josh now, the older brother of the TJ of the Blues Brothers. You see TJ takes the legs away of Baron, trying to cause a distraction, I believe. Does it work? I think it has. You see Josh there with Baron, all modified backbreaker right on the ribs. Josh now Irish Baron into the corner, tags in TJ with his still slingshot off the ropes, down to the back suplex, a hard landing now. TJ going for the people. The ref a little bit out of position. Only gets a 2 count on that attempt. Baron now fighting back to for that knee. Goes for a loose press again, pounding away on the head of his opponent. Just going sort of in the Northern Lights suplex here. While Baron picks up TJ, ushers him into the corner, tags in Damien now. What have they got in store? This time Damien goes flying with that shoulder tackle from the top turnbuckle. Just rakes the foot right across the forehead. A nose bridge off TJ. Picks some double arm hook into DDT, that butterfly DDT. See Josh there trying to reach in to try and make that tag, but Damien's having none of it. Eyes rips off to ropes there, and a drop kick behind the back of the head there. TJ strung up on that middle rope there. Damien on the outside. Oh god, what a whiplash that was. To the back of the neck of TJ, and just a 2 count there for Damien. Damien now picks up TJ, ushers him into the corner, tags him back in Baron. Baron now with Damien, back body drops there to TJ, and see Josh there reaching in the hand, trying to get his younger brother over to make that tag, but it's still not been able to. A lovely back suplex by Baron. You see the blood there coming down the face. It's raining down and forehead and face there. TJ Kingston of the North again, double teaming here, double shoulder blocks. You can see with the blood coming down the face, he can easily go into your eyes, can easily blind you, and Damien with a DDT. Go behind now. It's got the arms. Look, chest first. That's off. More of a gut buster to the double knees, and gets the fall just in the nick of time. And TJ jerk got them shoulder up. He's got to make the tag now, surely. Otherwise, this match is going to be all said and done. Baron now, backbreaker there. Going for another pinfall to over Kingston of the North. Only a 2 count again. And see, just in the shadow, it's just in the corner. So TJ trying to make tag. Baron, oh, he's made the tag. Baron getting a bit subsided there, a bit inconsistent, and allowing TJ to make that tag. See Josh there on a roll here and trying to knock down Damien by losing. Does he have a drop kick for Baron? Back inside the ring, goes for a suplex, picks up Josh. No, Josh gets out of it. Wrist lock hit to a German suplex. Josh has changed the tide here. Onto his shoulder, backbreaker there. Going for the pinfall. Gets the 2, just a 2 count for Baron. Kicked out. What a turn of the tide have really got here, and Josh knocks Damien off once again. Josh throws Baron into the corner. What's he got? He's sort of tags back in. TJ obviously must think that TJ must be feeling a bit more better now. Got his wind back, got his breath back and all that. And a big spine buster there by TJ. Picks up Baron. Goes for that cravat suplex. trying to work on the arm there. Baron with that knee to the head and a back elbow. Baron now knocks off Josh. Turns his attention back to TJ. Working on the arm there of TJ. Shows him into the corner. Tags in Damien once again. Oh, a vicious right hand, right to the ribs. See, Josh is fighting back up. Damien's knocked him down once again. Jesus Christ. As soon as Josh gets up there, doesn't get a chance. Damien now trying to figure out what to do next. So guys, he got slingshots over top and leg chop right across the back of the throat, landing on the bottom rope there as well. Is not going to do TJ any favours. Onto the shoulders, TKO by Damien. Damien going for the pinfall. He's just got to get up in time. I don't think he is, and that is the 3. And Kings of the North pick up victory here in the first match on the card on Underground. We'll see some of the action. Look at that whiplash effect there off that net breaker. Lovely angle from here. Double shoulder bar, and it's that sort of chicken wing gut buster. And Kingston will pick up impressive victory on their debuts here on FMW. I'm sure you'll see plenty more of them in the next couple of weeks or so. And now we are back for our next match here. There's Antony Smith going up against Brandon Johnson. So Antony Smith from Newcastle. So just up the road from here. Actually, no, he's on the road across the other side, ain't he? Can't remember. My geography lesson in class is very remember Blackpool Newcastle on the map. A little bit far apart actually, but hey ho. Getting a few cheers from fans. He's got his selected fans here. So there's going to be a challenge for him against Brandon Johnson, who's aligned himself with Chris Chaos. Obviously Chris Chaos sees something in Brandon that represents him like a younger version of himself. Sees they might need a little bit of guidance into his career in FMW. And here he comes, and obviously you've got to think that Chaos obviously flies back and forth from here to from Purgatory to here. And so it was only on the recent episode of Purgatory that Chris Chaos faced Carl Cook with G.A.M.E, which Money Enterprise of Hulk and Bruno on the outside of the match. On a recent episode of Purgatory, which if you've not watched, go back and watch it. The link is down below in the description. And so we're only just a week and a couple of days away from our next special event, the biggest event ever, as always, in EFED Fight to Frenzy 3. Huge card we have got in store for you for that special event. On top of my head, as far as I'm aware, we are looking are doing 14 matches. Yep, you heard me correctly. And Brandon Johnson's going to be in one of those matches in the James Wallison honorary ladder match, and whoever wins that ladder match will then get a spot in the Extreme to the Case match at the next special event just after our little break that we have after Fight Frenzy. You see earlier Brandon, nice Russian leg sweep there, so we know it's Brandon, Luther and Sandoval representing Underground, and from Purgatory got Chris Michaels, Crunkman as well, and look at my notes, I've completely forgotten who is Braxton as well. How could I forget about Braxton? With his unique look and style now. But any of those guys are going to be favourites to win the match. It'll be very interesting to see who actually does come out on top. But let's get back to here, back to Underground. Johnson with Smith. Oh, Jesus Christ. That powerbomb even made my back hurt. Johnson now with... Whoa, what a move that was. Johnson sort of like lifted rolling a dice, I believe they call it. It was impactful, but not impactful enough, as Smith still managed to get the shoulder up from that pinfall attempt. Double arms, dead DDT. Plant Smith right ahead of Smith now. Big knee, what to the side head of Johnson. A big knee once again, trying to get his second win here. Seeing Chaos on the outside, trying to shout out some encouragement to Johnson, trying to give him some feedback. And look at Smith working on the arm. Isn't a bad idea, because we know Johnson goes for the kill shot for his finisher, and if he can't link his arms up, he won't be able to hit it on Smith. So Smith there, oh, twisted brainbuster there, going for a pinfall here. Only, I think, barely just one count now. So Smith seems to might have a game plan. Well, I switch Johnson off the ropes, going for the belly base suplex, and Johnson blocks it, punches right to the head. Goes for a Lufet pressed. Johnson now with Smith, place him against the ropes, tie up. Places Smith in the middle. What? Jesus freaking Christ. So like a modified sort of power drive, I think that was, but it was not. The 3 count. Very close to it, but Johnson couldn't get the job done just there. Picks up Smith, just looking for that power bomb once again, and Smith fights him back. And Smith now, oh, what a DDT there. Smith using his speed, but you can see the long legs there. Johnson underneath the ropes there, so the ref didn't even bother trying to go for the pinfall attempt there. Smith now up to the top. Johnson's onto his feet, going for the missile drop kick there, but Johnson saw that coming a mile away. Picks up Smith. Oh my god, I think that powerbomb had even more impact than from the first one that Johnson delivered earlier on. Johnson now with Smith, a Canadian destroyer. Thing of beauty as always. And Johnson now waiting for Smith to get up. We're going to see a little bit of sweet tune music. We are not. And Smith again. That satellite DDT. Goes for that clothesline. I wait for a second one. Johnson ducked it back suplex. Johnson now trying to figure out what to do. Maybe again a little bit frustrated that he hasn't been able to put Smith away, but goes for that suplex, goes for the second. Now we're going to see the three amigos, and he connects with it. Johnson go behind. Full Nelson slam. Oh, look at the height that he got in that move. And Johnson sort of taunting Smith there. I don't think you want to be doing that. I don't think Chaos will be too impressed that Johnson is taunting too early in this match already. Middle ropes there. Pounding away, the crowd counting in units. That's the 10 punch that was. Johnson now, what has he got in store? Big knee right to the side of the head of Smith. Maybe trying to slow things down, trying to change the pace. Johnson now runs barrel, big shoulder tackle there and gets him up over the head. Belly suplex. And Johnson trying to psych himself up, I believe. Picks up Smith, go behind into a reversed body slam now. Now we're going to see kill shot. It looks like Johnson's got it and he hits it. Rolls Smith over. 1, 2, 3, and that is all she wanted. Johnson picks up victory here tonight. Smith done all he could really, but Johnson is just too good for him. And Johnson, to be honest, so far, Underground, FMW, not lost. Undefeated streak still carries on. We'll take a quick short break and we'll be back. What the hell is Hangman and the Beast fighting backstage? Or no, Hangman faced Funny Bone last week, which is Beast's tag team partner. Obviously Beast had difficulties with his feet of actually getting into the country for the last couple of weeks, so Funny Bone's been on his own. But last week you see the carnage that Hangman did to Funny Bone. We know Funny Bone has suffered an injury to his back. He's going to be out for quite some time, what we've been told. Well, it seems like Beast has not taken too kindly to the actions of Hangman. Hangman throws the Beast. Look at the size of the Beast, and Hangman's doing that. Hangman's with a shovel. This is going to try and hit Beast with it. Doesn't. Beast is a big close on. These guys are going at it for some reason. I don't know why security are not out there to try and stop these guys. Again, the Beast taking it too. Hangman, guess we're gonna watch this and see what happens until we go for a break. I guess we're gonna go for a break soon. Not too sure, but we'll keep watching this until what happens. But it's absolutely crazy. And we are back now from the actual break. But yeah, what crazy action was there between Hangman and Beast. Security and the police finally got to backstage during the break to break up the two guys. As you see, Steve Thompson on his way to the ring to see who's going to be the #1 contender for the Pro Fighting Championship and to face Butcher at Fight to Frenzy 3. So who will be the next person to face Butcher? It's like Butcher, ever since he's won the championship, faced against, who did he face at Sin City? I have forgotten. Let me have a look at my notes because my memory is rubbish. He actually got the championship from Moretti, that's the one. And then he defended it against Nate Jones following Underground a couple of weeks ago. There you go, back on track. And then here we go, see John Knight making his way to the ring, former amateur boxer. Been a while since he's been actually on FMW. Mainly basically used it when we used to have the UWA brand. He's not really been around. He went back to doing the amateur boxing, sustained an injury there. He's literally chucked that all to the side, and he wants to come back to doing professional wrestling. Come to FMW. As you know, he's got him 3 stars going down the front of his trunk shorts there. That's basically for the championship belts he actually won in the amateur boxing that he done. So who knows what he could do inside the wrestling ring. I see Steve Thompson does really. John Knight looks like he is ready, and off we go for the 3rd match on this kind of big close on there by Knight from the start. And see Knight's a much bigger guy going to early pinfall here. Only gets 1 count. Oh, but Knight trying to finish things off quite quickly in this match. I went for like a sort of exploder suplex, I believe, but Thompson with the clothesline picks up Knight now. Snap suplex there by Thompson. Drops the elbow in a second and hits a trifecta of elbows there. Going for a pinfall early on. Knight just pushes him off like he's nothing. Thompson clothesline Knight over the top there. But see, Knight is straight away back on his feet and shoulder blocks Thompson down. He got to be with a Butcher. Maybe watching this wherever he is. It wasn't on. He wasn't on last week's show. So he's had a couple of weeks off since he faced Nate Jones. But it's always the same thing that we always talk about. So the Pro Fighting Championships always defend inside steel cage. Only way to win you can is by making your opponent tap or submit. And one Night going for a pinfall here. Just 2 again there. Or by knocking out your opponent. You can read books, you can watch videos, you can ask people questions about it, trying to get as much insight as you can. What a big power slam was by Night. But yeah, you might be mentally okay. Well, I know this is going to happen. This is going to happen. Oh, hard line there by Night. By touch on the outside. But then physically, how can you prepare your body for see what Knight's doing? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ! Powerbomb right on the edge of the ring apron. So you cannot prepare your body for the physicality in this type of match, and wow, about 2 or 3 quarters that was before Tom Scott showed up. There's no way you can prepare your body physically for it. You can try to, but it's not. Oh, big round one again by Knight again, 2 and no, just a 2 count. But there's no way you can prepare yourself unless you've been inside the steel structure, which Butcher has done many times. Butcher's been in the Hell in a Cell matches. He got a battle he had with his brother Hammer and Johnny Gage at Holiday Hell. He's faced Crunkman inside Hell in a Cell. It's like he knows what to expect, but anyone else, it's gonna be a hard match for him, must admit. But let's see what's going on. Thompson starting to get the upper hand in this match. Afterwards, Knight into the corner from the corner, running Bulldog there, going for a pinfall. You see, you've got the forearm pushed into the face and not only a 2 count. Let's try to make your opponent observe more energy to try and force more for out the kick out attempt. Another Bulldog there by Thompson. He's going to try and drop them. Trifecta of elbow drops once again. So it's still to come time. We've still got Satoru Lene against Mayheim and Roc Leone against Viktor Tarasov as well. Thompson now trying to think about what to do next. You can only imagine tie up, but Knight pushes him away. Thompson going for that cactus power driver, literally drilled Knight right on the top of his head. Oh, Knight kicks out just in the nick of time now. Knight now big kick and literally floors Knight there, big shoulder block there. Knight now picks up Thompson, flurry punches in a big clothesline. Knight now so he still picks up Thompson and chokes them into a backbreaker, going for the pinfall. It's 1, 2, and that's the 3. Oh my God almighty. How close can you get before the ref's hand hits for the 3 count now? Knight now waiting for Thompson to come out. No, Thompson's blocked here. What's Thompson got in store here? Twist around, final cut. 2 and 3. And Thompson will go on to face Butcher, fight to frenzy free for the Pro Fighting Championship. Oh God, look at the way, despite Knight there with that cactus power driver. What? I don't know if Thompson's going to play with himself or not, but I'm going to take a quick break in a minute, guys, and we'll be back for our next match. And here we go for our 4th match here tonight, and as I say, Satoru Lene going up against Red Mayhem. And last time we saw Satoru Lene was against Brandon Johnson. That's what I was going to say at the Battleground in the show before Grudge and Sin City. Brandon came out the victor in that match. So Satoru definitely want to forget about that match and try and regroup and refocus, but how can you when you know for a fact you're going to be going up against none other than the Extreme Champion Red Mayhem? Even if he wasn't the Extreme Champion, just going up against Red Mayhem is like, ever since he's been here, he's falsely literally running through the roster here on Underground, then facing Braxton and winning the Extreme Championship and defending against Roc Leone at the Garden in Sin City. Obviously retain it, but it's all this story about Red Mayhem and Malenko. Obviously they fought a couple of weeks ago on Purgatory and on Underground, and then this coming week on Tuesday, if you've not got back and watch it, spoiler if you've not seen it already, Mayhem and Malenko, because of Mayhem staff things, have fought again, and it's weird. It's like you always feel that Malenko's getting the upper hand of Mayhem, but Mayhem always seems to be on top of Malenko, and it's like it's so weird that these two big guys, nobody knows what the story is. Everyone's still trying to figure it out. And does Mayhem have Malenko's number? Because it doesn't really seem like Malenko can keep Red Mayhem down for too much, and then Mayhem goes straight back up. Who knows what's going to happen, and I'm sure the story between Mayhem and Malenko far from over, and maybe one day we actually will understand the meaning of why. So it all started at Grudge in Sin City, you got to remember, because Malenko faced Christopher Rich for the Grand Championship. Obviously he had Bruno and Hulk come out and help him retain the championship, and after that we saw backstage Red Mayhem and Malenko fighting it out, and then Mayhem walked away after leaving Malenko down in the car parking area. So God knows what else is going to happen, but let's turn attention back into the match inside the ring. Mayhem having his way with Satoru Lene. Look at the strength there. Gorilla press slam now. Malenko, Malenko, whether he's recovered from what happened on Purgatory on Tuesday, who knows. Mayhem now going to that middle rope there, body splash across the kidney. Oh, what a left hand that was. Jesus Christ. Go behind the squeezing there on the collarbones there, applying that pressure. Seems to do some damage, do some nerve damage. And the size of Red Mayhem's hands is like a huge frying pan. Imagine having that and that pressure on the collarbone there. Mayhem with Lene, and oh, what a slam. How many people has he put away with that move? And you can add Lene to that list. Another impressive edit by Red Mayhem. Who can stop him? And to us, even saying Malenko is very questionable. Whether, oh, I got blood, or what the shit, holy crap, it's Malenko. Even scared of crap out of the ref, and Mayhem's just turned around and seen Malenko now fighting it out with Mayhem. We did not even know Malenko was actually over here. Mayhem fighting back. The ref there, he trying to tell him to just don't fight and trying to break him, but you know what, just let them fight, don't even bother trying to get involved in Malenko trying to choke Mayhem out, but look how quickly Mayhem gets out of that hold. These guys are literally just swapping blows, punches galore. And Malenko gets lifted up, look at the way Mayhem just slammed Malenko down. Never have I seen Malenko be treated this way by any other person. Malenko now trying to turn the tide in this fight. You can only call it. Face plants Mayhem in the ring now. Literally punching Mayhem, but even still then, like Mayhem still standing on his feet. Look at Malenko's literally shouting at Mayhem now. Didn't really catch what he just said, but carrying on fighting. It's like how can they still both be fighting and carrying on? I feel like any other person, this match, they'll be out on the floor, not even bothering to get back up. But we know these two guys, we've got to keep on watching this until we have to go for a break. This is literally absolutely, no pun intended, a mayhem that we're having here on Underground. And here we go now for our main event here tonight. And what can you say about Malenko and Red Mayhem? Only time until whether we will find more information on Purgatory on Tuesday. Who knows? But here we go, he's Viktor Tarasov. Also one of the new guys that signed a contract with Underground. Look at the physical presence. Oh, this does seem like he's been like chiseled by God. Look at them, like muscles, but he shouldn't have muscles. But let's see what he can do against Roc Leone, who is the #1 contender for the World Champion, will face Cameron at Fighter Frenzy 3. And as I say, Cameron came out 2 weeks ago, yep, 2 weeks ago, and literally called out to anyone to face him. And then he came out, Cameron sort of smirked, walked past him, Lene went to the corner, sort of celebrated, or posing for the fans, and then Cameron came back in, hit him with the Cameron cutter. And then last week, Cameron faced Baxter Williams in the main event. Lene came out after that match, hit a rock bottom twice on Cameron, went for the third time. Cameron blocked it, Cameron then hit 2 Cameron cutters, and then the third one from the middle rope, and then walked away from the ring. So you can think that that sort of thing has probably gotten to Lene's ego, his pride, especially after he's one who influenced the attack on Cameron and came out worst off. It's like, you know for fact, if that's the case, that's got to do you a lot of damage mentally. Also, you pride, your ego, they get shot to pieces. But here we go on our main event, and say thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this show so far, and if you're new to FMW, like the channel, subscribe so you don't miss any action here on Underground. All the action happens over in Purgatory. You don't miss any of our special events that we have each month. And it looks like Lene's got up an early pinfall, and oh, look at that. That is the cockiness of Lene. Why just, I know it's probably too early for a victory, but why do that? That's got to piss off your opponent. And as you can see, Tarasov taking control of this match, but I say get sidetracked there. But yeah, don't do any of the action here on Purgatory. Hitting the notification bell button so you get them notifications straight away that we are live. And just leave comments down below if you want to see who you want to see. Who do you think will be the next top guy here? Who do you think should be challenging for the titles and anything like that? Any rivalries you want to see? Any matchups that you like, dream matchups? So you want to see, like, even if it's the case like one from Underground versus someone on Purgatory. Who knows what the future can hold? We'd love to hear from all of you. So I'll link to our Facebook page or downstairs or down below in the descriptions. But let's get back to the action in the ring, because that is all we want to hear about. I know that's what all you can say, and I can all hear your thoughts saying to shut up about that and tell about what's happening inside the ring. So I will do that for you. And off the road, big elbow to the forehead, nose there to Tarasov. Tarasov there, big clothesline. As you can see, the back of his trunks there, Tarasov, it has got Conqueror on his back on the trunks there. That's because Viktor, wait on, let's go for a pinfall here. Hold on 1 second, I just want to go. That's because Viktor, when you translate that, actually means Conqueror. Little lesson there for you, just in case you go on any game shows or anything like that. But let's see, Tarasov now choking Lene on the top row there. Ref being a little bit lenient, letting him get away with it. They're just stomping hard on the gut area. That is not going to do Lene any help whatsoever. Going for a back super. No, Lene locks that into a crossbow. I thought he was going to go for the pinfall there, but decided not to go for the Irish Vision. Tarasov into the corner. Lene now with Tarasov into the top rope there. DDT, thing of beauty, but doesn't go for the pinfall. How weird. But turns around to the blue thunderbomb now. Going for the pinfall this time now. Gets to 2, so it's got to be the 3. No. Tarasov still got a lot of life left in him. Lene now with Tarasov onto the shoulder, running power slam now. off the ropes. Oh, what a knee. Literally, you can hear the thud all the way from back here. So with the 3, no, Tarasov still gets the shoulder up. Lene sort of stalking Tarasov, trying to think about what to do next. DDTs him. Oh, wait a minute, is he going to look for the rock bottom? I think he's going to hit the rock bottom. He's going to go for it. No, Tarasov blocks it. Tarasov now fighting back, punches and kicks there. Jawbreaker there to Lene. Looks like on the shoulders, and oh, Thumbs coming to that power slam there. Going for the pinfall, 2, 3, no. Look at the look of Tarasov's face there. He is surprised as anyone. He thought he picked up the 3 count now. And what he can, oh Jesus Christ. Through Lene, they shot halfway through the ring. You gotta say, Tarasov picks up the victory tonight, and it's gonna be a huge, huge upset. Another pinfall, only a 2 count again. Tarasov now thinking about what to do. One in STO sweep there. Going into the corner, beckoning Lene to get up. What a kick there. What underneath the jaw there. Is this gonna be it? No, Lene still kicks out. But a kick that literally hit right on the button. Lene now trying to fight back. Clotheslines Tarasov down. Picks him up. Throws him onto the apron. Oh, big shoulder block there to the outside. Lene now with Tarasov and a Russian leg sweep. Oh my god. The back of Tarasov hit that concrete ramp there, so we've got the padding on the outside there. But oh shit, wait a minute. Cameron's here. Cameron got on the outside. I think the refs dealing with Tarasov to see how he is. He's just turned around and see Cameron walking away. He's like thinking, well, what just happened now? Tarasov with Lene on the shoulders. Oh my god. Now Prime's going into the slam. 2 and 3. Holy crap. Tarasov picks up a victory on his debut match. You're gonna say Cameron helped him, but it will go down as a victory for Tarasov. Wow. No, for a fact that Lene is not going to be happy once he looks back on all this. Hope you enjoyed today's show. And all I'm going to say is till next time, guys, stay safe. And oh no, Lene and Cameron are fighting the back of the top of the entranceway there. This is obviously Lene caught up with Cameron before he went out to the back there. Obviously he was looking for him, but so we're gonna go, I'm gonna go, and we're gonna keep the action going until we, oh my god, Cameron cut her there.